Oh, Rachel needs to plug in her headphones because otherwise there's an echo of me in here. That's no good. Oh, goodness. We love to be tested today. The universe is testing us today. It's fine. Okay, let's wait for a few more people to join us from the other show. We have already covered 2 bags today, but I feel like we can just plow on until the rest of the hours. I'm so sorry that we...
from New York. Yes, tell everyone to put their little...
Oh, yeah, okay. We've just realised that you can add your kind of a little emoji with your location, which is super fun for our international, and we can know when people are in the UK. I love that. Nono's got 2. She's repping all the flags. I love that. Cool. This is so cute. Okay. This is going to make it so much easier when I'm talking about locations. Okay, great. Let's start from the very beginning. We'll pretend for the last 2 bags. Yeah. We're going to go for a bright colour because I feel like we need a little bit of brightness today. The light is already fading in London. However, speaking of flags, this is Blue France, which is a typically gorgeous, bright blue. Been awake since 2 a.m. from watching back-to-back shows. Jazz, you deserve some sort of medal. This is real LP hardcore fan. I love that. So good. Okay, great. Here we are with our beautiful, we mentioned earlier before our little unplanned pause, Swift bags. Swift bags are the absolute joy of my Hermès life because they are traditionally very, very well priced. So this is Swift leather with gold hardware in Blue France in the Kelly 25 centimetre. It's a lovely compact Kelly size with gold hardware, which is an amazing combination. I'll step it back a little bit from the light so you can see the contrast here. This is unreal combo. I'm just going to dip the light a little bit. Whoop, not quite that much. There you go. And you see all of the... How beautiful is this combo? Love the Blue France and a bright gold. Okay, I'll just pick the lights back up because that's like the ultimate Instagram filter. Beautiful combination bag, brand new. This is a Z stamp, U stamp, I believe. U stamp, yeah. U stamp, so 2022. It is the most glorious combination, new Kelly, as you can see all of the plastics on the hardware there. And there's your classic Hermès foiling. Oh, I love all the chat about locations. Boston lobster. What's lobsters from Boston? Neighbour states. Going to New York tomorrow night. I love this. Yeah, we should start putting our favourite foods. Don't know what mine's very temperamental. Oh look, this is so cute. We're learning where everybody is from. This is so cute. I love this idea. Okay, right, getting distracted, guys, again from the bag chat. Let's come back to our beautiful Blue France Kelly 25. This one is priced at £18,150, and that is $21,876 US. And reminder that all of our international duties and customs charges are covered for items purchased on our live shows. So you'll see an icon at the top of the screen. Click on that if you would like any further information and photographs of the beautiful Blue France. Oh, please show crash. Yeah, we had a bit of a clash earlier. We'll pretend that was planned, just to keep you all on your toes between switching from shows. Sorry about that. We were too excited to get online, I think. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, right. That was our gorgeous Blue France. Let's get back to our neutral comfort zone today. We have another new in B25. Can anybody name the colour of this? This is a B25 Beton. Beton in Togo leather with gold hardware. It is one of my absolute fave cream colours. Ooh, show up close. Very, very similar to Nata. I will give you a little colour comparison, just bear in mind, obviously different leathers. Nata and Beton. Very, very similar. Super close. But as you can see, obviously this is Epsom leather, so it's a much smoother, tighter grain with palladium hardware, which instantly makes the colour of the leather much brighter, I would say. Whereas the gold really brings out all of the lovely warm undertones in Beton. This is another U-Stamp 2022 bag. Brand new, unworn, full set. Nilsa, I also love the cream with the gold. I think it really brings out the sort of the warm, neutral undertones in Beton. Really, really beautiful combination. Obviously with the coordinating stitching on Beton. It's got a really lovely, soft texture to the Togo leather. Obviously it is one of the classic combinations. Nudie colours in the 25 in Togo. So Togo being one of the most notable leathers, I would say, particularly in the Birkin style. This is brand new unworn, as you can see from all of the original interior. So lined with chèvre. You can see that lovely chèvre leather lining, which is really super resilient to scratches. And then obviously accessorized with the gorgeous matching clochette, which all of our Birkins come with, in the original gold hardware. Lots of people style their little clochettes very differently. Some people like to add the lock on to their little turnkey there. Some people like to attach the full clochette and padlock around the handle. How do you style yours? Love that question. Obviously with a lighter colour, it's a great colour to introduce a twilly to obviously protect the handles. We have lots of gorgeous twillies online as well if you are worried ever about colour transfer from your hands. Particularly in light colours, it can be very problematic on the handles. The handles are always very smooth and stretched around, obviously, the piping interior of the handle. So colour transfer is always a real worry. So twillies are a great way around that, so you don't have to be quite so precious, because obviously you can take them off and have those dry cleaned. And then your handle is immaculate. Okay, Rach, do we have pricing for our beautiful little B25? Really stunning. So as I say, Beton in the 25 with gold hardware, U-Stamp 2022. Really, really stunning. This one is available for $27,445, and that is 33,000 US dollars, or 33. Oh, we've swept up 33,079 US dollars, in fact. But a really beautiful, neutral, classic, frankly. How gorgeous. Hi, Stevie. How are you doing? Hope everybody is having a fantastic afternoon or morning, depending on where you're joining us from. Seen lots more GB flags this afternoon. Where else have we got? Ooh, loads of different locations. I love this. Nilsa from New York. cute. I like this new addition. Okay, right. I'm going to do another Swift bag because I feel like this colour, firstly, is incredible. And secondly, the leather makes the pricing for this just incredible. This is another B25, but this time in Rose Azalea. So azalea pink. Really, really gorgeous. I adore this pink so much. It's kind of the closest you'll see to bubblegum in the bigger bags at the moment. It's got a slightly more orangey undertone, I would say, but obviously in Swift leather, the pinks generally have a huge premium on the pricing. The way to counter that is obviously to pick one of the smoother leathers that doesn't come at quite such a premium on the secondary market. So if you are looking to achieve a slightly lower price point, but with a real cult colour, Swift leather bags are the way forward. So this is in the B25, obviously the size that commands the highest premium again, so you're ticking all those boxes. Beautiful with palladium hardware. We don't see very many pink tones with gold hardware. They tend to pair them with palladium, so it's not quite such a brassy contrast, although rose gold obviously does look quite beautiful with pink. I've seen in a few very, very special orders. This is one of the most covetable colours, only currently produced in this leather combo. And obviously Swift bags generally only produced in the 25 centimetre. It is one of the more delicate leathers, obviously because it has the super smooth surface finish. It's a very soft, supple, smooth leather. You can really see the colour in it. There's no sort of undulations on the texture of the grain, so you don't get any of the shadowing. It is a beautiful, smooth colour. Again, with the Birkin, this is brand new in box, full set. All of the original plastics on the hardware. Obviously unworn, so corners are immaculate. Really, really beautiful B25. Interested in the Chai Lucky Daisy Picton on the website, wanted to know why is this one so wet? Eileen, we'll go through that, absolutely. The micro. Okay, yeah, we can do that next, and then we can obviously DM to purchase. It is on the website, Eileen, so we will we can go through that, absolutely. Rachel very kindly pinned the Azalea pricing for me in a second. She's she's managing lots of platforms, I think, at the moment. Okay, we're still live on two fronts, I think. It's the appetite for shows today. This all good things. It's all good things. It's just slightly more tricky to manage. Okay, Rachel's very kindly going to pop the pricing information on the Rose Azalea when she has
Right now, guys.
a second. And then we can absolutely go through the micro Pickerton. Okay, cool. It was the Chai, I think, that you were after, wasn't it? All right. This is the Lucky Daisy Pickerton in Chai in 14 centimetres, so the micro size. To give you a little comparison, this is probably the most popular Pickerton size, which is 18 centimetre. The micro size was recently introduced, mainly in this particular design. So this was one of the first styles that's introduced with printed leather. So you can see that there is a beautiful daisy motif printed onto the Swift leather here. For anyone looking at the gorgeous Rose Azalea Birkin, this one comes in under £20,000, which for reference, for a brand new, perfect, pink, premium Birkin, under £20,000 is unheard of. So this one is £19,745, and that is $23,798 US for the Rose Azalea Birkin. Okay. This one was the 14 centimetre. Ooh, Eileen, I thought this was 18, didn't realize it was 14. Yes, so we have two in the micro size. This is the micro in Mauve Sylvestre, and this one is in the Chai. And then we have the the 18 centimetre in the Mauve Sylvestre also. So they made this daisy print also in Nata with a beautiful green motif. This one is this lovely chai with the slightly darker pink and white daisy motif. Really, really cute size. Can obviously be worn. You can attach a longer strap to the hardware on the sides of the picture, and then it can obviously be worn on the body. I prefer the chai. Would you say that's the better investment? I mean, the Mauve Sylvestre, I would say, was probably one of the first ones we saw. And we had a lot of requests for that initially. I would say that the chai has been one of the most popular neutral introductions into the colour chart. I do think this is a gorgeous, more interesting, certainly more notable, the pattern on this for sure. I have a question. Is the Picotin 22 in orange with gold hardware and investment piece? Anything in orange. They are just bringing back the colour orange. They haven't produced it for a long time. I'm sure it will be very, very sought after. I think it completely depends on the price you're paying, Kyan. But yes, I think generally orange, there are certain colours that always really retain their value, and orange, being a quintessential Hermès colour, is definitely one of them. Yes, I do prefer the chai too, actually, Eileen. Only the small ones are investment pieces. I think essentially with any of the Picotins at the moment, we are receiving a lot of requests for them. We've gone from having a very large inventory of Picotins to very few indeed. Yeah, we had a huge colour selection earlier in the year of Picotins. It was a real strong, I would say, style for us. However, they have all vanished. And therefore, when you don't see so many of them coming onto the market and they sell very quickly, you know that obviously the appetite is there, and therefore they are very investable. Okay, whilst we're on the Picotin front, I will do a bag that has literally just come through the door in a brand new colour. It wasn't supposed to be on the show today, but since we're on the Picotin chat, we will introduce it. This is Vert Comics.
What?
Comics.
Okay.
We'll go with it. Brand new colour, like Hulk green, maybe. Is that what we're going with? I really do think this is an unreal colour. In terms of colours to invest in, green is amazing. So they released Bamboo a few years ago and it sold out immediately. We were very much riding the wave of the Bottega green that everybody was after. This is unreal. No, it's Vert Comics. New colour, very similar to Menth actually, Nadia, that's a good spot. It is even brighter.
It looks more Menth in the screen, but it actually looks closer to Bamboo in real life.
I would say in actuality, let's try and get this down a bit.
Because it's got
cool
tones
can you see?
On the screen.
This is in our evening light in the in the showroom, which is totally different, I think. But it has got an amazing colour pop. This is again in the 18 centimetre with palladium hardware.
I know exactly how to describe it.
Oh, tell us, Rach.
It's Bottega green.
It is Bottega green. It really is. It is that rich poppy Bottega. It's hot. It's really, really beautiful. This is, oh wow, is it like aqua? So for reference, I have an aqua. One moment. I'll show you it is quite different actually. So aqua naturally is a little bit more blue. There you go, as a colour reference. It is definitely more green. I'd say the closest, I mean, it's so much brighter than like Vertigo. Much. Yeah, I don't have anything about it. I've got this, which is Vertigo, which is again, it's a lot more blue in it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, much cooler green. Cooler is in temperature, not trendy.
Should I find the Micro Chai 15 and add it? Because someone's asking.
Oh yes, absolutely. Pin the micro Picotin if we can find that. I can always reshow that. Oh, got hair. How gorgeous is this green? yeah, got a lot of time for this. This came through the door and has my name all over it. I'm very much team green. It is like a hulky kind of green.
Lucky Daisy.
Maybe that's the one in chai. And we can reintroduce him. We will add the pricing for the micro picketing for you. Okay. In terms of sizing for the picketins, I would say obviously the 14 centimetres is very much a novelty. We don't know if they're going to produce any others or any just classic colours in the smaller size. So that's why the premium will be higher on one of the smaller bags. 18 is definitely the more classic. The 22, the larger size, which I think I might have. Oh, hang on, I've got a big one to show you. Just do a running around. Why not? I'm sure I should put my heels. Yeah. This is a 22, so just in comparison, we've got the 22. It's a bigger size. It definitely is more popular in certain markets. So for example, if you are taller, the 22 looks better as a size. I personally really love the 22. I think I'm team big bags. They're back. Also practically, they're fantastic. This is from the So Black collection, which is quite a beautiful collection. But in terms of, so I think you mentioned you had an orange one coming. That is a dream, honestly. Great colour. I would say that our most requested colours in the picketing are usually black and gold. They do on a taupe, simply because they are classics. But in terms of the bright, I think orange is a fantastic investment piece if you can get that at retail pricing as well. My goodness. Wonderful. Okay, Rachel has kindly pinned the micro picketing again. So there you go. This is the micro picketing in the chai that Rachel has included in the show for us. Okay, so this one is priced at £8,745, and that is 10,000. Oh, swept up. 10,540 US dollars. So again, they are real novelty pieces from this year. Have the printed Swift leather. Obviously, they also introduced like the in and out in the Kelly and the Birkin, which had the printed motifs as if the bag was sort of going through airport security, so you could see the interior of what was inside. And then they also produced it in this and chai daisy motif. Really lovely combinations. Just excuse all of the padding to make them. We obviously, when we display them, we want to make sure that they hold their shape. So they obviously are displayed with all of their padding and so on in. But that's the chai version. And this one is the Mauve Sylvester. And the chai is shoppable via the icon at the top there for anyone who wants to look at further photos. But notable because obviously the picketins, let me show you, in the larger size, they have feet studs to protect the bottom, whereas these smaller bags are without studs on the bottom. Very cute. How much is the chai version, size 18, please? Good question, Eileen. I'm not sure. It obviously fluctuates hugely because there's so many factors that affect pricing on the secondary market. It completely depends on the consignee price. If they're, I would say the market value will be similar to that of the Mauve Sylvester larger. In the 14 centimetre. I think, have we got that one online, Rachel? In the
pink?
Mauve Sylvester in, so Lucky Daisy in the larger size. There you go. Rachel will have a little look online and see if we can get pricing for this one, and it'll give you an idea of market pricing, Eileen, and then we can obviously look into the larger size if that was of interest. I have seen a few floating around. Okay, so from the micro, you can absolutely have it on the wrist. So I know, isn't it so sweet? You know, we've seen such a greater demand for the smaller bags in the last few years. I think it was definitely started by the introduction of the Mini Kelly. Everything started to get a little bit smaller. You saw all brands going to very small, slightly more daytimey bags. I guess the assumption was always make evening bags smaller and day bags bigger, but you know, I'm all for the dinky little bags. Obviously the height-wise, you wouldn't fit your phone fully into it, but definitely for all of your belongings. Perfect. I'm just going to take the little stuffing out. Yeah, definitely easy to wear over the wrist. Really, really super soft and supple. And again, I do think these bags actually look fantastic when you wear them. You can attach the crossbody straps, so like the classic amazing guitar straps that Hermès make, and wear it across the body as well, or over the shoulder. I think they're really, really sweet. There we go. And for any information or to click purchase, you can obviously click on the icon and check out. Okay, from our smallest bag on the show. Oh.
15 for you.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. All right, scratch that. We'll go back to our lucky daisy. Yes. Much better pricing for the 18 centimetres, simply because there certainly were more on the market. The 14 centimetre, as I say, much more of a novelty. Super cute, great little investment, but obviously with that, the pricing is slightly different. Okay, so the price for the Mauve Sylvester is £4,950 in this 18 centimetre, which is $5,966 US. Gorgeous, again in swift leather, which has been printed with this lovely daisy motif. Very limited edition bag. Okay, right, let's move on from some of the smaller bags on the show to the biggest. Right, just leave this here for a moment, because this is our beautiful B35 black Togo gold hardware. I'll say that again. All of the super, super classic combinations. Black hardware, black leather, gold hardware, Togo leather in 35 centimetre. Nadia, yes, we're 2 shows at once. Because why not? I didn't even realise they were still live. We're carrying on. They're on the gram.
No,
oh, good.
They're on our side as well.
Oh! Well, that's okay. That's good. You can pick and choose where you need to be. I'm very, very grateful for everyone that's tuned into this show. Okay, right. Gorgeous B35. Nadia, I love your dedication to have 2 shows on at the same time.
I'm listening to both of them.
Fantastic. Yeah, and Rachel's listening to both now. There's just so much going on today. My goodness, how exciting. Okay, right, back to the bag in hand, quite literally. How gorgeous is this? This is like the dream big Birkin.
Oh my goodness.
This is my top pick today. As I have said 100,000 times now, big bags are coming. They're coming back. I promise you. Just have a little moment to appreciate. This is a U-stamp, brand new Birkin. Ooh, Nilsa just can build a mystery bag and compete with Sabrina's live. This is my mystery bag, Nilsa. I love that. Hannah, impressive. Tennis for shopping. Yeah, I know, you can literally follow each show to see which show has the best bags. I mean, I am in the vault. I don't want to brag, but we are live from the Hermès vault. We have the biggest selection of new Hermès bags. I mean, I'm gonna throw it out there and say the world. They are literally here. Stick with us. Hannah'd rather have a Birkin. Me too. Right. I know we're all about making luxury accessible, but this is the ultimate investment. Big bags have not been seen, particularly in the classic colours, for a while now. We have not been receiving many. In fact, the market almost completely dried up for 35. We didn't see any for ages. And now they are slowly starting to take over again. And we have constant requests for the 35. I honestly cannot stress enough how rare it is that we get to put one on a show before it sells because they tend to just fly out the door. Price points for the B35 have gone up considerably. There was a time a few months ago where a few were sort of trickling onto the market, and they were still very reasonably priced. I'm afraid that window has somewhat vanished now because all of the bags that are coming out of stores in pristine, excellent store fresh condition are being snapped up immediately, and therefore that sends quite an obvious message to the resale market that they are in very, very high demand. I love this 35 centimetre. Again, this is in Togo leather, so it's a real classic cornerstone bag in terms of great for travel, easy to carry, sits really nicely on the body because it's this lovely soft leather. It's just the absolute dream. And Rachel's currently now trying to work across many, many platforms to see what's happening in the background. It's never not chaos, like super luxury chaos, but chaos nonetheless. I love that.
Do some crying.
Yeah, yeah. Just the quiet sound of despair in the background. Rachel tried to.
If you keep noise, it's just me crying.
There's too much going on. Okay, right, let's find pricing, please, for our B35. This is my actual dream. I know everybody says black. Is it boring? No, it's a classic.
Did it get boring?
Love.
Sorry.
No, that was me. I'm.
But with it, honestly, this rose gold hardware is so
beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Luxury chaos. I like that.
Luxury chaos. Maybe we should rebrand.
Oh my God.
This is luxury chaos. Never not chaotic. I love that.
I love that.
It's essentially why we have to have so many locations because there's never not something going on. Oh, just beautiful. Right, I'm going to show you all of the integral parts of the bag. It is brand new, unworn, incredible piece. Do you think you have to watch it on Sabrina's Instagram? It isn't coming up. Oh yes, you can pop on Instagram as well.
Yes, because our site's not set up to run 2 shows at once, so
No.
I'm not sure how some people watched it. I think it's because they started watching it.
Ah,
and then
maybe.
they stopped.
We can't let anybody else into this show.
So the people who managed to watch on 2 different devices are getting to watch both at once.
Ah,
which is very
okay.
clever.
That's so good. Can't log on to the other one. Only I know, I'm sorry, you might have to watch it on Instagram because if you want to going on at the same side, it might, the site might not let you log on to 2 shows.
Here. Even we don't know
We've
how
broken
to
the internet. Or at least our internet. We've broken our internet.
My internal internet.
Oh gosh. Is there anyone I really want to bite that bag? Oh, it is like edible. I honestly don't want to put it down. It's so glorious. Okay, so as I said, premium pricing on the B35s now. They are gold dust, particularly in black, particularly in gold, a taupe, a tan. They are incredibly difficult to get hold of, simply because we still have so many, particularly in the US market, we have lots of inquiries for larger bags still, because they're so much more practical. So this one is priced at 23,000. Oh, I have to take my glove off again because the price has shot off. Right, there you go. £23,045, and that is 27,776 US dollars. All duties and customs charges are covered for purchases made during the show. You can click on the icon at the top of the screen there to add to basket.
And you can pay the split.
And you can pay to split it, which means you don't have to think about it. It can just be being paid off in the background. In fact, it'll probably start earning you money as an investment before you paid it off. I mean, love that. I mean, it will. I cannot even stress enough how incredibly important. Oh, my dream. So beautiful. I love it. Love. Okay. Another super duper investment piece now. Another classic colour. I think maybe we'll finish on this one so we don't overrun and glitter. We'll do one more. We'll finish on a high. Again, just gonna leave it there for a moment. Étoupe, tick. Gold hardware, tick. Kelly pochette. Incredibly difficult to get your hands on a Kelly pochette at the moment. The size has kind of been usurped a little by the mini Kelly, which, beautiful, but that tiny little bit smaller. The pochette is a little bit deeper, it's a little bit wider, more or less the same height, but it has a much less structured top handle. It is much easier to use as a little clutch. It's a really super beautiful, versatile bag. Comes in Swift leather again. The only time Swift leather is not considerably cheaper than market value is in the pochette, simply because this is one of the only leathers the pochette is produced in. It's a very soft, supple, buttery leather in this beautiful Étoupe colour. This is very, very rare. Classic colours, other than maybe black in the pochette, are very difficult to come by. They are incredibly sought after, and therefore the premium on the pochette now is high. But between you and me, I do not see it coming down because there are very, very few on the market. At the moment, to compare, we probably have 60 Kellys in 25 centimetre. We have literally 2 in the pochette.
What's the other?
The lime. We have a lime colour, which is rather delicious. One of my favourite colours, actually,
like
lime.
Vert Fizz.
Oh yes, the Vert Fizz. Oh, I miss the Vert Fizz. The Vert Fizz left. Oh, went to its new home. I'm very jealous about the Vert Fizz. That's a super, super beautiful team green. Okay, our last bag of the day is this beautiful Kelly Pochette Étoupe. I often get sent photos from clients who are looking for what they think is the mini Kelly, and it often is the pochette. Really? The pochette is much more, I would say, it's obviously, you can't wear it crossbody, but it is a much easier bag to get. When a client is sort of carrying the bag in their hand and it's undone and it's a little bit more relaxed, is often when I get an awkward angle photo of someone across a restaurant or a bar, and they say, I need this bag, I need this mini Kelly, and I say, that's not a mini Kelly, that is a pochette. Obviously it's that little bit less structured, it's still the Cellier version, so it has the external stitching which gives it a little bit more structure, but it's Swift leather rather than Epsom. It's that little bit bigger, so it just has a little bit more. I just think it is absolutely beautiful, and it is one of my most covetable pieces from today's show. It really is quite special. It kind of ticks all our boxes, right? Do you? Yeah, I'm trying to think whether palladium. No, I kind of love the gold. What do you think? I love the gold. I mean, it matches our whole showroom. We're very gold.
E2. I would probably go for palladium. But this actually looks really nice.
I think it's cute, right? Really, really premium looking bag. Very beautiful. Okay, has the pricing popped up? I can see the picture. Yes. Oh, sorry, all the chat has gone. Gone wild. Where have we got? Okay, so this one is priced at £18,645, and that is 22,473 US dollars. Gorgeous. Okay, for anyone hoping to join Sabrina's show that is going on simultaneously, I hear.
Yeah, when we go off, we should be able to join her.
Yeah. Okay, so for anyone wanting to join Sabrina's show, we will depart and leave you in her very, very capable hands. Thank you so much for those die-hard Hermès fans that have stayed with us this afternoon, despite all of our other difficulties in trying to go live this afternoon. We really appreciate your support, always. Yes, I know, T, I will release you. they are all the pieces that we were planning on featuring. We managed to spin a few more in. Everything purchasable via the show, obviously duties and customs covered. Any questions, please do not hesitate to get in touch. But hopefully you'll be able to join Alex after we finish this show, because you will be able to refresh and join Sabrina's show. Say that again. Join Sabrina's show. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Hannah. Iman, yes, I will log off and leave you to your afternoon, and you can hopefully join Sabrina's show later on this afternoon. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We will see you same time next week.